Hey guys, yes, it's me, Relentless, and welcome to another gameplay commentary. This is on one of the new maps called Magma from the Uprising DLC, which is available now on Xbox. And sorry, still got the coughs, as I keep saying. I recently went to do this whole live event on YouTube, saying this could be the end, and it all kind of came into my mind where I just thought like I've had enough of doing YouTube. Now, reasons for this is just because I feel like my channel's not growing. I feel like people ain't liking the content that I'm producing, and I'm gonna kill myself today with this cough. You know, I just feel like people ain't enjoying what I'm doing, and you know, it just felt like it's coming to the end, and you know, this was the reason why. You know, there was many reasons why I felt like this. And then I had to pop out, and I went across the road, had to go to the supermarket, and I got some stuff, and I came back home, and the football's on, Turkish football, and I'm a massive football fan. Now this is to the Americans, this is soccer. So yeah, the football's on, and you know, football is something I love so much. You guys know I play football every Sunday, and it kind of came into my mind where there's something like this what I love watching, I love playing, and you know, I had this feeling where I want to integrate what I love doing into my YouTube. And YouTube is something that I do love doing, even when I do have my down days, and I do have the days where I feel like, you know, I don't want to do this no more. And today is one of those days where I feel like there is no point of doing this anymore. It's come to a point where it's slow, it's ending, it's dying out for me. And while watching the first half of the football, you know, my team are 3-1 up. You know, Didier Drogba scored two amazing goals. Burak Yilmaz scored the first goal within like the first minute. Bloody cough, sorry. So when I cough, just bear that in mind. I'm gonna cough a lot. You know, it just you know, watching how my team playing. You know, it's a sport that I love. It's a sport that those players love. You know, and that's why they do it. They're professional footballers, and you know, it's my team, and I love watching them. And it kind of gave me that feeling to say, you know, football, going and playing football every Sunday is something I love doing, and you know, it's something that keeps me active, keeps me in health, keeps me in shape. You know, and it's where I meet up with all my friends, and we have a laugh. We play for a couple hours, and then we go home, and then we all talk about our injuries because we all get screwed up and our bodies start aching. And you know, it made me think a lot about this. You know, it made me think, if there's something that you love doing, whether or not there's days that it's going to be annoying, there's days that it's going to be upsetting, stick to it. And you know, it made me think, why am I, you know, I'm thinking about that. You know, that's one of the things that we say in football. You know, whether we're sorry, you know, whether or not me and my friends, we win or lose, and you know, whichever teams we're on, we win or lose, it's that we didn't give up, and it's that we enjoyed the match at the end. You know, whether or not the opposite teams, you know, beat us by 5 goals or whatever, but it's never the opposite team because we're all a bunch of mates. So you know, that it kind of made me feel like, whether or not win or lose, you know, enjoy what you're doing. And YouTube is something that I enjoy doing. It's something that I love doing, and it's something that I want to continue doing. It's a passion of mine. It's something that keeps me active. You know, something that gives me a headache, something that makes me rage. But you know, I love doing it, and there was a reason why I started doing YouTube, and there was a reason why, you know, I'm never gonna give up on it. And thinking about it today, and I was coming to this conclusion where I am gonna stop doing YouTube. I want this, you know, I started that, I set up the event, I was ready to start it, go live, and just say, look, you know, this is it, this is the situation, this is the end, I'm done with YouTube. And then watching the football, you know, my team playing on today at that exact time, and me coming home and just watching the first half downstairs with my dad, and then thinking about everything, what I love doing in my everyday life, just made me think, I'm being ridiculous. You know, why am I gonna give up on this? Yes, I've got 829 subscribers, and probably most of them are inactive subs. But you know, whether or not it's that situation, whether or not I have that many subs and inactive subs, it's something that I love doing, and why should I stop doing what I love doing? So, you know, what I want to say to you guys is, you know, I've had my down days, I've had my good days, and today has been a really awkward day, I guess. Maybe because I woke up a little later than I usually do when I'm at home for the day. Usually I'm up from like 9 o'clock in the morning, but surprisingly enough, today I was up from I didn't get up till about 20 past 2 in the afternoon, and maybe it was kind of the whole atmosphere of just today. You know, it's a beautiful day, it's sunny, it's warm. I slept till, you know, stayed in bed till quite, you know, late. Probably I wasn't thinking straight, and those are the things that can, you know, always make you feel like you're not happy. You know, if you feel like your day hasn't been worth anything, and I feel like today was one of those days. My day wasn't worth anything. It wasn't going as I hoped it would, and now, surprisingly enough, I feel happy about it. I love YouTube again. Like, well, not love YouTube, I guess. You know, I'm happy at how YouTube is going for me. You know, and I'm not gonna give up on YouTube, and I want you guys to know, you know, there's gonna be days where I turn around and I get completely annoyed, completely upset, and I feel like I do want to quit. And I spoke with FIFA, and he even said to me, you know, if you want to quit, it's your choice. And I asked him for some advice about it. You know, FIFA's someone I can go and I can talk to. He's a cool guy. You know, he's so chilled, laid back, and you know, I've seen his channel grow dramatically, and he deserves it. You know, he really does. And you know, sometimes that's what I feel. What kind of makes me want to quit, because I feel like I do so much, yet I don't get somewhere, and my channel dies, and it's slow, and it's not growing. Yet when I think about it, then again, you know, there's a reason why certain things have happened, and reasons why I feel the way I do. And I guess in the same sense of, you know, where I feel like I deserve to grow, my channel deserves to grow, to become something successful, be something amazing, what I know it can be. You know, it makes me upset to see that it's not working out, and it's not growing, and it's not to my expectations. My expectations, I guess, are really high, and isn't what I should be aiming for at this moment in time. So I want you guys to know, you know, there is gonna be those days when I am upset, but I'm gonna stick to it. You know, I feel happier now than I was when I was thinking about this. And maybe it was the fresh air, maybe it was the football, maybe it's that now the sun is shining, maybe it's something to do with that. I honestly don't have a clue, but you know, it's where I'm happy, it's what I love doing, and it keeps me active. You know, I get bored when I come home and I don't do live streams, and I'm not editing, and I'm not doing stuff on my computer, because I can't just sit there on the internet. You know, I get bored on that shit. But thinking about all this stuff, thinking about how it's been and how it's going, kind of makes me feel like, you know, it's punch in the face saying, look, relentless, you know, stick to it, it's what you love doing. What does the word relentless mean? And I kind of had the reason, you know, yes, I've said this millions of times, my gamer tags from the drink, whatever, I've got a can in front of me right now. But it's the true meaning of the word relentless that means so much to me, because if you don't know what the kind of meaning of relentless is kind of like saying, you know, it's got many kind of reasons. It's like, don't give up, you whatever happens, you know, you don't give a shit, you stick to it. And that's what I want to infiltrate into my YouTube, guys, and I'm going to stick to that every day, and continue. And whether or not my channel grows, whether or not I get views and I don't get views, and you know, all that stuff, I'm going to stick to it, and I want you guys to know that. I am gonna stick to it. So till then, guys, my name is Relentless, and I'll see you guys later with another video.